What is up, everybody? All right, so this year I'm making it a point to make a footprint in the vinyl community. There's a huge vinyl community, just like a comic community here on YouTube, and so I'm gonna, do my best to become a part of it because, as you know, I collect. Well, not collect, but I listen to records and I listen to vinyl, and that means you have to buy them to do that. And so over the past 5 years, I've been steadily just buying stuff, as one does. So in the vinyl community, they have this thing that is a tag video where somebody puts out 20 questions or 20 categories basically, and you go through these and you go through your collection and basically pull out books that you think fit the category. So we're going to give this a shot. I'm going to give a couple shout outs. Shout out to Rob Walker. He's the one who posed these questions. I found his tag questions and his video based on Vinyl Richie. I'll also link him down in the description. I met Vinyl Richie because of a Comic Bookworm, so I'm also going to link him down in the description. Check all those channels out if you're a fan of vinyl or comics. Bookworm, I know, is into both. Richie, I know, is just into vinyl, but I met him. I've hung out with him once on Naman's channel. Seems like a cool dude. I've been watching his videos. I really love his collection. He's got lots of punk, and I love punk. He's got some great stuff. But he's got other stuff. You never just have one thing. So let's get into these questions. There are 20 questions. So the first one is a new vinyl or a re-release that I bought in 2022. The only thing that came out new in 2022 that I bought is a re-release of Unita's Coping with the Urban Coyote. This is a stoner rock band from California. It's the same vocalist who was in Caius. I'm not a huge Caius fan, but I love Unita. I found this band based on that, searching YouTube years ago, and fell in love with this album. I love the album cover. It is a double re-release, so it's the album and it's a live record as well. And I absolutely love this album. I love the sound of this band. I love stoner rock anyway, but yeah, this just checks all my boxes. Cool cover, great band, great songs. I don't know if this is. I think it might be I don't think it's colored vinyl. I think it's just regular vinyl. But I love this album, and it got re-released last year, so I picked this up. This covers the new in 2022. If you like stoner rock and you've never heard Unita, Coping with the Urban Coyote, incredible album. I think it's amazing. The next one, where's a pencil? We'll be official here. That one's done. Next, a vinyl from the last live show that I went to. So that would probably be the last one that I have a vinyl that I can relate to. Would be Misfits Walk Among Us. I did not seen the Misfits, but I did go see Michael Graves, and I don't have Famous Monsters or American Psycho, but he was in the Misfits. He was the vocalist. I went to go see Michael Graves. Some friends of mine opened up for him. It was an incredible show. Everybody had a great time. He played, I think, Famous Monsters and American Psycho in its entirety, all the way through, cover to cover. And everybody had a blast. Everybody was singing along, having a good time. It was very fun. So, pulled this out. It's a great album. If you've never heard this album, oh my God. I Turned Into a Martian. Nike A Go-Go. Mommy Can I Go Out and Kill Tonight? It's a live version. Skulls. Astro Zombies. Brain Eaters. This album is just incredible. I would love to have Famous Monsters or American Psycho. I just don't. So that covers from last live show. Number 3, first album was their best. I would love to see somebody argue with this. Bad Company. It's the first album they put out as a group. I'm a huge Paul Rodgers fan as far as his voice. I'm a huge Bad Company fan. I love this band, and I love this album. This album absolutely slaps. It is ridiculous. Can't get enough. Bad Company, Rocksteady. Ready for Love. like, I mean, this album has just got so many good hits on it. It's an incredible album. It's just so iconic. Some of these songs are just iconic. Like, I mean, you can't really beat this. And this was their first album. Was it Straight Shooter? That was their second album. It was good, but I still believe that the self-titled is a little bit better. Next, hat trick. I don't have a hat trick. I don't have. He wants you to have like the vinyl, the CD, or the cassette, or something like that, something of that nature. I don't have any of those. Either I have it on CD. I might have some of them on CD and vinyl, but having something on cassette, really don't have all three of anything. So that one, not going to be able to do. Begins and ends with the same letter. This one was actually pretty funny. Because I was going through my stuff on Discog to see what, matched up, and it was this one right here. Number of the Beast, Iron Maiden, classic cover, classic album. Both start with and end with the T. I mean, just, you get to know better than this. I mean, do I even have to name Invaders, Children of the Damned, The Prisoner, 22 Acacia Avenue, Number of the Beast, Run to the Hills, Hallowed Be Thy Name, Gangland. It's just incredible album. I mean, everybody needs this in your collection. I got this at Walmart, so I mean, sometimes I get lucky and I find stuff that I like there. Next, let's see. Born in 85. I could not find not one band member of any band that I could find that was born in 85 for my collection. Everybody in bands is either way older or slightly younger than me. Maybe if I had some more local stuff, but a lot of local bands, I mean, pressing vinyl is expensive, so they don't get a whole lot of it done. I'm going to keep my eye out, though, for some more local guys who are my age putting out some vinyl. Most listened to album in 2022. I think I listened to this more than I listened to anything else. It's Death, Leprosy. Love this album cover. I love this album. I love this band. I think I've listened to this probably, I've probably listened to this one album 20 or 30 times in the past. Like, every time I go to listen to, like, a record, I'm like, what do I want to listen to? I always end up throwing this in rotation. Like, either this is the only thing that I put on and listen to, or it's one of the things that I put on and listen to. So, yeah, this has been a heavy rotation for me last year. Let's see. Number 8, artist I've listened to the most. This artist will make a second appearance on this list. It's Metallica. I've listened to probably more Metallica than any other artist. Not any one album more. Well, there's one that that was probably really close to Death, Leprosy. But yeah, I probably listen to more Metallica than I have anything else last year because I have so much of it. So that covers that one. Number 9, a band from Australia. You guys should probably already know everybody needs some AC/DC in their life. I ended up buying, I think I bought this from a friend of mine. I bought this from a friend of mine years ago. He was just selling some of his records off because he needed some money. And I bought this and I'm wanting to say a few other records from him. So yeah, it was just like, I think he wanted like $5 for this. And I was like, you know what, just throw this in while we're at it. So yeah, for those about to rock, AC/DC, legendary band from Australia. Definitely not their best album, but you gotta have something by AC/DC somewhere in your collection. Surprising purchase. This will surprise a lot of people. This is Dobie Gray, Drift Away. I love this album. I love Drift Away. It's one of my favorite songs. I could listen to Drift Away, this version of Drift Away, not the crappy Uncle Cracker version that should have never happened. That, oh my God, like, it's so bad. Like, I just want to, do horrible things to that man for ruining this song. But yeah, I love this song. I think the guitar leads in this song are incredible. The guitar work in this song is incredible. Absolutely could listen to this song a million trillion times. And found this at a I think a thrift store. Yeah, I think a thrift store is what I found this at. No, actually, I think I ordered this off of Discog. I think I ordered this off of Discog and got this in the mail. And it is a sample copy. I don't know if that means anything rare, probably not. But I don't know if this means it was sampled by somebody, but I don't know. But I love this song, and I love this album. I think Dobie Gray is very underrated. He has a great voice. As far as I know, he always seems to have a very positive attitude. So, yeah. Who was it? Yeah, Reggie Young. Reggie Young's an incredible guitar player. I absolutely love his tone, love his sound, love the way he plays. So that might surprise a few people that, like, I do listen to tons of metal, and stuff like that, but I love that album. Let's see, Complete Artist. I don't have every album of any one artist yet. There should probably be about 2 that I finished this year. If not a few more. But I don't have anything yet that I have everything that they've ever put out on vinyl. So, run of 3 albums. All right, here's the second appearance of this band. This probably should not be, if I just showed that one earlier, this should not be shocking. Ride the Lightning. I could do 4. Hopefully this year will be 5. So, Ride the Lightning. The best album they ever put out. And yeah, this Master Puppets is the best thing they've ever put out for me. I know it's usually one of these 3 for everybody. You can comment down in the bottom which one is your favorite, but Master for me, and then of course, And Justice for All. Yeah, these 3, you put Kill 'Em All in front of this, which hopefully I'll run across it at some point this year, and snatch it up. You put that with this, and I also have the Black Album. You put those 5 and you're just jamming all day long. So yeah, classic stuff. Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, Kill 'Em All, just so good, it makes me sad to hear it now versus coming from this. Like this stuff right here to what they are now, it makes no sense, and it really makes no sense. But it is what it is. I guess you can only be, insanely good, and push out bangers for so long before you just run out of gas and you totally just money grab. 80s soundtrack. I do not have any soundtracks yet. I do have some on my list that I do want. I do want the RoboCop soundtrack. I absolutely love it. Of course, Star Wars soundtrack. I do have soundtracks that I want. I do have soundtracks that I love. I just don't have any yet in my collection. Really haven't run across. I don't think I've run across any that I've actually been like, oh, I need this, and grabbed it. So don't have anything for that. We're up to number 14, Passed Away in 2022. As far as I know, no artist that I have vinyl of passed away in 2022, which I guess is a good thing. But it just makes me not able to show you anything. So, nothing on that. 15, Disappointing Purchase. I really don't have one, and there's really nothing that I've bought. I guess I've got lucky. I've either bought stuff that I already knew I liked, or I've taken a chance on stuff that I didn't know if I was going to like it or not, and I've actually liked it. So, there's a few things that I bought on whims. D.B. Cooper, Dangerous Curves, the Saint Esmeralda album that ended up being the hook for Misunderstood by Lil Wayne. As soon as I got these, I was just like, I don't know if these are going to be good, and I really enjoyed both albums. So I've been lucky. I haven't bought anything that I don't either already enjoy or that I haven't taken a chance on that I have not liked. Non-vinyl album. I do have something for this, of course. This is an album by Halloween, and they put out a comic this year. It was a 3-issue mini, and I picked it up, of course. This is Seeker of the Seven Keys. Incredible album by an incredible band. And, of course, I snatched this up and put this on my pull list. Pantera, I know, has a graphic novel out. So does Judas Priest. There's all kinds of music stuff coming out over the past couple of years by Opus Press. So if you guys want some stuff like that, they're putting out banging stuff. Just incredible stuff. Not only is this, music related, but it is an actual cover swipe of a album that the band put out, and it's a great album. It was a great book. It was a fun read. I enjoyed it. So yeah, there that be. A grail that I got last year would be Manowar Battle Hymns. I'm a huge Manowar fan, as you can tell. Huge Manowar fan. Absolutely want to get most of all their stuff. I grabbed this one last year and just didn't end up grabbing another one. This year I need to remedy that and actually go towards that. But I did grab this one last year, and this was an album that I absolutely wanted to get. Like, I really, really wanted it, and it really wasn't even that expensive. It's the 2010 repress. I think it's a white vinyl or something like that. Gray, white, something like that. Some kind of colored vinyl. It says it on the back. But yeah, absolutely wanted this, and I ended up picking it up, and it really wasn't even that difficult and that expensive. So yeah, I thought this was really great. I would find this stuff in the wild, but where I live, finding Manowar in the wild is pretty much near impossible. I've gone my whole life and probably not find, I don't think any record store that I've ever dug at, I think I found one other Manowar album, and I didn't grab it because I grabbed that Unita album. So I probably should have grabbed it, but that's the only time I've ever seen Manowar in the wild at a record store or anywhere else. So this is mostly just going to be trading kind of thing, or buying off Discog or something like that. Next, 18, we're almost done. He wants something space related, so I figured I would have fun with this. What could be more space related than space aliens? Aliens from outer space who are in a band. This is Gwar, America Must Be Destroyed. Absolutely, probably the best live show that I've ever seen was Gwar. And I've seen Slipknot. They were great. Lots of stuff going on. All good stuff like that. But just, if you've ever been to a Gwar show, you know what I mean. If you've never been to a Gwar show, don't wear clothes you care about, or you're going to be mad when you leave. But yeah, America Must Be Destroyed, a group of aliens from outer space coming to conquer space. And what I really, really love about this album is they brought their pet Tyrannosaurus Rex with them. It is a pop-up book like you used to get when you were a kid, but it is Gargar, and this is absolutely incredible. Record store was going out of business, and this was everything was half price, and I could not leave this. As soon as I seen it was pop out, I was just oh, I'm done. I'm getting this. So yeah, this is my space-related album, Space Aliens. I mean, it's great. Let's see. Second to last, a gift. So my buddy Southpaw Brad, last time I went to go see him, gave me a gift. I think it was for Christmas last year. This is a local band from Columbia, South Carolina. This is Brandy and the Butcher. This is their album Dick Circus. He bought this for me. One of the guys in this band was the producer was the engineer for the album that we put out. We recorded at the studio he worked at. He recorded our stuff and engineered it, mixed and mastered it for us. Yeah, he's been in a bunch of bands all over the place. I mean, he just plays. He plays lots of bands, all kinds of stuff. And my buddy knew that, and he seen this at a record store, and he was like, psh, and he snatched it up for me and gave it to me when I came to visit him. So, and I actually gave him, what did I give him? I gave him a copy of the Black Album that I bought for him, and he does not listen, he doesn't do vinyl yet, so I think he's sad to start actually going down that rabbit hole because of me, so which is always awesome. But yeah, Brandy and the Butcher, Dick Circus, it's a great album, it's a whole lot of fun. I actually haven't listened to this in a while. I need to probably put this on today because this is really, really good album if you've not heard this. See if you can find this and check it out and stuff like that. I would definitely recommend it. And last, and definitely not least, a record from 1973, a record that is 50 years old. This is a classic, classic rock, classic album from an incredible artist, someone we are not worthy of, and that would be $1 Billion Babies, by Alice Cooper. Classic album. Classic cover. Love this stuff. I know it came with an insert. There's some kind of insert that it's supposed to come with where it's like, you know, like a dollar bill or something like that. I don't think it came with it. But it is gatefold. All that good stuff. Yeah, I think it was supposed to come with a dollar bill or whatever like that, but yeah, gatefold, good stuff. Second Charles for $6. Yeah, secondhand. Loved it. $1 Billion Babies. It is 50 years. This album is 50 years old. So if you were jamming this in high school, if Alice Cooper was the thing, you know, when you were in high school or middle school, yeah, how's that make you feel? But this is the classic album. I have 2 Alice Cooper albums, but this one just happened to turn 50 this year. There was a few choices I could get from 73, but I had to pick this one. This is the classic album. This is great stuff. I love that it says included, elected, I love the dead, sick things, $1 Billion Babies, and hello hooray. Doesn't say anything about I think School's Out's on here, and it doesn't even say anything about School's Out. So yeah, I believe this has School's Out on it. And it doesn't even mention it, because I guess they didn't think that it was going to be a hit. Oh, is it not even an A-side? I don't even think it's an A-side. I think it was a B-side. No, No More Mr. Nice Guy. Yeah, No More Mr. Nice Guy was on here. That's the one. And it was on the B-side. And I guess they thought it wasn't really going to be anything. So, not even mentioned on the back. And I think that song, it's hilarious because that song is synonymous with Alice Cooper now. It's like School's Out, you know, No More Mr. Nice Guy, you know, $1 Billion Babies I think is up there as well. But yeah, I just think it's hilarious that's not even mentioned on the back when they were trying to sell this thing. And that is now a classic album. So that is it for my vinyl tag for 2023. Check out the channels that are linked down in the description. Comic Bookworm, Vinyl Richie, and Rob Walker. Yeah, and this is my entry. I will hopefully see y'all around. There's going to be lots more vinyl content coming soon. Have a good one. See ya. Peace.